5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
We are now flying at 3,000 feet, folks. Beneath us are the clouds, and below them, way down, is the ground. We are up here to show you people a really fantastic sight. That, folks, is the newly completed Thompson Tower. We will fly right up to the building and take you vertically down past the sea of windows. Open for the first time today, Thompson Tower is more than just a gigantic multiple store. It is a completely self-contained city. Every single commercial item produced throughout the entire world can be obtained on these 350 floors. A person could live a whole year without moving from one of the rooms of the 12 hotels which are housed in the tower. Half a mile wide and 2 miles deep, it is a stupendous feat of engineering skill and commercial achievement. And beneath the great structure, in the massive sub-basement, are the honeycomb of corridors and parking space for 10,000 automobiles. A monorail 4 miles long links the parking area with the store.
Oxyhydnite power rising to 27,000. Pressure 456.
Good. The steel should be yielding at any moment now.
If this new gas is all you say it is, Brains, it'll help our work tremendously.
I know, sir, but we're still in the experimental stages. We don't know what the effect the mixture will have on the operators.
Remember, boys, at the first sign of trouble, get yourselves out of there.
It's working. The flame's starting to penetrate.
It's amazing. 15 seconds, I make it. That's 3 times faster than a laser beam.
Yeah, it's better than I expected.
Looks like you've done it again, Brains.
Well, it's a little early to tell, Mr. Tracy, but the signs are favorable.
You're doing great, boys. Cut a panel large enough to get through, and we'll call it a day.
Okay, Father.
Virgil's blood pressure has risen slightly.
Are you okay, Virgil?
Sure, Father. Never felt better.
Why the rise, Brains?
Could be normal reaction to concentration, Mr. Tracy.
appear to be working fine, Brains. Almost enjoying themselves.
Nearly there, Scott.
Yeah, a few more minutes.
Virgil, what's wrong? Are you all right? Virgil, answer me. Are you okay? Scott, can you hear me? Answer me, Scott. Your breathing sounds normal, but something's wrong. Turn off those gas cylinders, Brains. And let's get them out of there.
Yes, Mr. Tracy.
Right, Tintin, go and prepare the sick room.
Yes, Mr. Tracy.
Well, Brains, is there any change in the boys?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Tracy, but I've got the results of the tests.
You have? Well, what went wrong? Was it the masks that were faulty?
No, I checked them, Mr. Tracy, and they're perfectly sound. Scott and Virgil are physically okay, but the blood samples show positively that the gas entered through the pores of the skin.
Have there been no after effects?
No, there's no sign of any gas left in their bodies.
Look, Virgil's coming round.
Hi, Virgil. How are you feeling?
Just great. Hey, what am I doing in the sick room?
Don't you remember the gas, then?
Of course. Yeah, I remember feeling dizzy, and then I guess I must have passed out.
Scott's coming round too now.
Gee, that was sure a good sleep.
Hello, son. How do you feel now?
Hey, what's all this bedside manner stuff?
You passed out in the test chamber, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
What happens now, Brains?
Well, I get back to the lab and start work on the oxyhydnite again.
Hey, what about us? Can't we get up?
All right then, boys, but take it easy. Get some fresh air. It's a lovely day.
Concentrate on what you're doing. We're coming to the auto park entrance. Slow down. You're coming to the barrier. Use the brake, honey. You're going too fast. Brake, will ya? Well, what in thunder are you doing? You kill us! Now, for Pete's sake! Get out of here. The car's on fire. Quick! The emergency exit.
What's that rumbling, Joe?
I don't know, Blanche. Right now, I'm trying to figure out which way to get to this monorail.
Well, the sign said this way.
It also said sections north, south, east, west, and 20 other points of the compass. It's like a rabbit warren down here.
Well, I told you to buy a guidebook.
All right, all right. Let's hurry it along. We'll be down here all day.
Fire in areas 1 and 2. Check all sprinkler systems and alarms.
Systems negative.
Operate emergency systems.
It's no good. They don't respond.
Okay. Alert all fire appliances. We must contain the fire to the sub-basement, so seal it off. I want all those corridors shut down.
Corridor 812, clear. A12, seal. Corridor C14, clear. C14, sealed.
How are those fire tenders coming?
They're on their way. All stations within 40-mile radius have been alerted. 10 appliances will be here within 7 minutes.
Good. Direct them to Section 12. The people in the tower won't see them there. It's vital that we don't scare anyone. And if we're lucky, we won't need the tenders.
Gee, Mom and Dad sure take their time. Say, Dad, I'm gonna hide. I bet you won't find me.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, no, you won't.
Corridor D49, clear. D49, sealed.
You'll never find me. Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, yes, we will.
Okay, this is the police. We're coming in to get you. Don't make a move. We've got you covered. The place is surrounded. Okay, Lieutenant. Keep him covered.
Keep moving. You're under arrest. Okay. I'll come quietly.
Corridor D50, clear. Corridor D50, sealed.
Well, now let's find our way out of this maze.
Say, Blanche, we can't go that way. It's blocked.
I told you should have bought a guidebook.
That end's closed, too.
Joe, we're shut in here.
What's going on around here?
All corridors checked and sealed.
That means we can contain the fire in areas 1 and 2.
Yeah, she'll just burn herself out down there.
Have those fire tenders standing by, just in case.
Say, the main vent seal has failed to operate. That's the building alarm.
The fire's caught the tower. We must seal that vent shaft. Alert fire tenders and get to work on that vent cover.
More appliances are arriving.
Get them to Sector 12 and have them standing by, ready to move in at a second's notice. Is the air vent seal in position?
No, sir. We can't shift it.
Well, try, man. It's vital.
It's no good. The cover's jammed. And flames are going right up the building.
Okay. Move those tenders in. We can't wait any longer.
But the people in the tower will panic if they see 20 appliances screaming towards them.
They'll see nothing at all if those flames are not put out. Get them here now.
Open this door. Let us out.
Joe, look.
Place is on fire. They've shut us in. Open this door.
Section 7 evacuated.
And Section 10?
Fire Chief to Central Control. All pumps operational, but we're not holding the fire.
Section 19 evacuated.
It's going up like matchwood.
Why don't they let us out?
Help! We're down in the basement.
Mom, where's the smoke coming from? Now, don't worry, Tommy. We'll be out soon, you see.
Can you hear me? Please, someone, let us out.
Sections 103 and 113 evacuated.
Good. Check the cameras. Let's see if the fire's spread.
Corridor D50 clear. Say, wait, how did they get in there? We checked all those corridors. They were empty.
Maybe. But there are 3 people in there now. And we've got to get them out.
But how? It's impossible. No one can get near the sub-basement entrances.
We've lost the picture. Which corridor were they in?
D50. But we can't reach that. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I just don't know.
The air's stifling.
Are we gonna die, Mom? Of course not. Are we, Joe?
No, someone will come. Someone will rescue us.
Less than 2 hours to go, then back to Earth. I can't wait to dive into that pool. Sure gets lonely up here. So quiet. Still, not much longer now.
Calling International Rescue. Calling International
I
Rescue.
spoke too soon.
Calling International Rescue. This is Thompson Tower. Do you read me?
Thompson Tower from International Rescue, receiving you, strength 5. Go ahead.
The tower's on fire. The firefighters can't control it. We need help bad. My buddy here said you were the people to contact. You're our only hope.
Very well. Give me the details.
It's simple. We can't put the fire out, and what's even worse, there are 3 people trapped below ground.
Okay, we'll get help to you as quickly as possible.
Thank goodness I remembered that outfit.
Yeah, but they'd better get here soon. The flames have reached the top of the building.
Go ahead, John.
The new Thompson Tower is on fire, Father. 3 people are trapped beneath the building. There's not much time.
Well, someone's in trouble, Virgil.
Yeah, let's join Dad and get the brief. Tintin, Alan, you better come too.
Be right there.
Section 709 evacuated.
Good. I wonder how they're doing in that corridor. That's the last place I'd want to be trapped in a fire.
They can't know we're down here.
Breathe through this, Tommy. It'll stop some of the smoke.
He's scared out of his wits, the poor kid.
Why doesn't someone come? They can't just leave us to die down here.
You better get over there right away, Scott. We won't know all the details until you investigate.
Okay, Father. I'm on my way.
It's been 15 minutes since we called International Rescue, and still no word from them.
This is International Rescue Headquarters calling Thompson Tower. We have received your call for help. Give me all the information you have.
Thompson Tower to International Rescue. This is the situation.
Okay, I get the picture. Thunderbird 1 will be with you soon. Right, Virgil. Launch Thunderbird 2. You'll need the mole.
Right, Father.
Section 971 evacuated. The entire building should be clear in 5 minutes.
That'll only just be enough time. The tower can't last much longer. And then the question is, how will those corridor roofs stand up to that heap of burning rubble?
The walls are getting hotter every minute. And the smoke. You can hardly see.
I can't hold out much longer, Joe. Oh, Joe, why don't they come?
Who, Blanche? Who? Don't you see? No one can get us out of this now. The whole Thompson Tower must be ablaze.
International rescue from Thunderbird 1. Approaching danger zone.
FAV, Scott. Virgil is 9.5 minutes behind you.
Tower control center from Thunderbird 1. Coming into land. I'll need some men to help with my equipment.
Standing by. But how are you gonna effect this rescue?
I'll leave that to us. Thunderbird 2 will be here soon. Thunderbird 2 from Thunderbird 1. I'm over the tower now, and it doesn't look good. Can you cut down on arrival time?
I'm not sure, Scott. Depends on wind variation. I'll try.
Well, I'm going down now.
Entire building evacuated.
Look. She's breaking up. Get those fire tenders clear. They'll be buried.
Tower control to fire chief. Abandon area. Repeat. Clear the area. All fire tenders out of area.
And just in time, too.
Now, these people are here in D50. Now, we'll have to go down and enter the corridors here, a half a mile away.
The tower's coming down. It's finished.
What's happening?
Sounds like the whole world's caving in.
And it's got much harder, Joe. Joe, what are we gonna do?
Keep calm, honey. Hold on.
Thunderbird 1 control from Thunderbird 2. Approaching danger zone. Be with you in 5 minutes.
FAB, Virgil. The tower's down. It's sure gonna make our job tougher. Now, listen carefully, Virgil. By the looks of things, we're gonna have to cut through a whole heap of steel fire doors.
Guess Brain's new gas would have been ideal for that.
Well, that's just the point. And the way I figure it, that gas is our only hope. There's no time even for laser beams.
But that stuff's not safe. True, it only knocked us out on test, but with prolonged exposure, it could be fatal.
Look, 3 people are gonna die if we don't chance it. Now, what do you say?
Well, the equipment's aboard. Brains put it into the pod after the test. Okay, Scott. I'm game. If lives depend upon it, then we must risk it.
Good man. I'll check it out with Father and Brains. They ought to know what we're planning.
Sure thing.
Father, we're gonna have to use Brains gas. It's our only hope.
Are you certain there's no other way?
Yes, Father. Those people will die for sure if we don't get to them fast.
What do you think, Brains?
I don't like it. The gas masks are useless. They'll be completely unprotected.
The alternative is simple, Dad. Either we chance the gas or we take off and return to base. Now, there's no sense in hanging around here waiting for that family to die.
Of course you're right, Scott. We have no choice. Use the oxyhydride equipment.
And keep in continual radio contact.
Perhaps small doses of the gas will be harmless.
There'll be no time for an on-off operation, Tintin. It's all or nothing. Okay, Scott. Be careful. Both of you.
This place is gonna collapse soon.
Approaching fire area west, Scott.
FAB. I'm going over to Thunderbird 2 now to prepare the move.
Be seeing you.
I've got a fast car ready for you outside.
Thanks.
Gosh, the heat from that rubble is fantastic.
Do you reckon the Firefly can stand it?
Well, we'll soon find out. Here goes.
What the heck's that?
Well, it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Look at the way it's clearing that rubble.
Yeah. And the heat down there must be unbearable.
Hey, how's it going, Virgil?
Not so well. This rubble's difficult to dislodge. I'm gonna have to use the cannon.
Okay. You make it as fast as you can. Are you ready yet, Virgil?
Yep. Nearly through, Scott.
Right. I'm coming to join you right now.
International rescue boys sure have some great equipment. Yeah.
Right, Virgil. Proceed to drilling position.
FAB.
This is it, Virgil. Take her down here. We'll be able to move down through the earth to enter the corridor system from the side.
Right. Here we go. What's the plan, Scott?
Well, we know those folks are in D50, and the nearest corridor we can get through is C-17.
Why the cutting gear, Scott?
All electronic systems have failed. We have to cut through the steel fire doors.
That means we'll be working in the dark.
No, the emergency power plant for the lights is in the control center. That's one blessing. But the only one. Okay, let's get the gear. Right. This is the first door. Now let's get busy with that cutting gear.
Keep your fingers crossed. These doors aren't as thick as the test door, so we may be lucky.
Yeah, but there's more of them to go through.
I guess this is the finish.
Increase pressure to the cutters, Virgil. We're not going to make it if we don't work faster.
How do you feel?
Fine, but that doesn't mean a thing. We were okay last time.
Yeah, we thought we were.
Okay, that's number one. Come on. No effects yet, Virgil?
No. But it's sure hot down here. It's burning.
Let us out of here! You can't leave us to die! Help! Someone! Help! This is it. The fire's reached us. We're finished. Tommy, there's someone cutting through the door. Someone's found us. We're saved.
This is the last one, Scott. We made it okay.
Yeah, but don't ask me how. Well, maybe Brains can supply the answer. He's been listening the whole time. Stand back, Virgil. Come on, Virgil, here they are.
Quick, my wife and kid. They're unconscious.
Okay, fella. Now let's get them out of here.
And fast. The roof is starting to cave in.
The ground. It's giving way.
That means the corridors have caved in. Those international rescue guys tried, but it was impossible. They died helping others. Reckon they're the bravest men I've ever met.
Wait! Look over there.
hear me? Are you okay?
All present and correct. We made it just in time.
What an organization. No one knows where they come from, but thank heavens they come. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You were saved by the heat in those corridors.
The heat? But how?
It must be a characteristic of the gas. Normally, the vapor filters into the body via the pores and attacks the blood cells. But when the temperature is high enough, it causes the gas to evaporate.
You mean the vapor is dispelled by the heat, so it doesn't get a chance to enter the body?
That's right. So the solution is simple. All we have to do in future is to use electrically heated gas cylinders.
Well, that's just great. The equipment can be introduced as standard gear in all the Thunderbirds.
Yeah. Say, Tintin's quiet. What are you reading, honey?
Joe, Blanche, and Tommy Carter were at the inquiry into the Thompson Tower disaster, and they all looked fit and well. The fire, it was stated, was caused when a car crashed in the parking area. Once again, through these columns, we thank International Rescue for their invaluable help. Without them, the Carter family would have perished.
Well, that's good. Kinda makes the job worthwhile.
Just one thing, Tintin. You didn't say if the driver of that car was male or female.
I was afraid you'd ask me that, Scott. Yes, you've guessed it. The driver was female.